What up? Got you, eh? So anyways, Casket's Fab Shop. Up in the house here, Casket Customs. New video. We are starting fresh again. Back in the shop. Back on track. Got the Mustang gone out of my hair. I got everything rearranged. And we are up here in the shop. So now videos are going to start kicking on Monte Carlo, on 32. I'm kind of excited. I want to get this Monte Carlo going and out because the next one we got coming in is a 51 Ford truck, and that one we're gonna paint that sucker black. So that one I'm excited because it's jet black. It is glassy, which we can flow coat it. We're gonna have some special effects on that one. Pretty much the good thing is the chassis work, engine bay, all that one is done on that truck. So all we got to do is just paint it, line it up and paint it, and it's a solid one. It is solid. So so far I think that's where we are. Next on deck. So for right now, these two are on deck. So we got, of course, the 32. My 32 has been a running, driving car forever, but I hit a curb. I hit a nasty curb, and I broke a body mount, tweaked my body on this thing. Doors don't close right, wheels all bent. Hopefully I didn't bend the axle. You guys know the story. So if you're new, that's what happened. So I basically pushed it in the corner, and it's probably been sitting here for almost 2 years now. So after doing some measurements, after nailing that curb, I noticed that my wheelbase on both sides are slightly off about a 1/4 inch. So what I'm gonna do with this car is we're gonna pop this body back off of it, tweak it, get the doors lined up again, and fix a few little minor things that need to be done. We're adding shocks up front because I've never had them, and shocks in back because this is all buggy spring, but I want to add shocks front and back, and I want to make sure I didn't bend that axle back there. I don't think I bent the axle. I think one of the bolts that basically where my heim joints go to my trailing arms, one of them is a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch off, and I never noticed it. I don't know. I wasn't the one that welded those on there, so I'm gonna be the one that fixes it. But this car is gonna get repainted. Everything inside is gonna stay the same. The dashboard is gonna stay candy apple red full flake. Upholstery is gonna stay the same. I just need to add some fresh carpet in it. Other than that, we're gonna put glass in this one this time. I think I'm gonna just put solid glass here, but the fronts will roll up and down. And I'm gonna do a little custom thing on my glass back here, which is gonna be pretty cool. Basically, this is just gonna be my little model shop car. I probably won't drive it often, but it's gonna be like my shop car. You know, just like this is Casket Custom shop car, you know, but the actual shop truck isn't really a truck, but shop truck will be my wagon. So that will be my shop truck. So, but that one's still gonna get laid out, the whole thing, but I want this one actually to be my daily. So it's gonna get built, and it's gonna get built correctly, and it's gonna have some extras, but it's gonna be a daily driver for me. My truck's a gas guzzling hog, so I just want to cruise that thing. So the 40, of course, is like my little show car because I have a lot of money dumped in that car. The 32, just my little bar hopper, just, you know. The 39, I'm not gonna keep it. I honestly think it's just gonna get sold. I am actually currently trying to 12-volt convert it right now. I've never done a 12-volt conversion. I've already changed the alternator. I've already changed the let's see, I changed the alternator out. I changed out the coil. The battery, I just need to put a new key switch, and I have the new 12-volt fuel pump. So that's what I gotta go do next is, yeah, I need to get under there and plug that puppy in and wire up a switch, and it's 12 volt converted. I do need to order those resistors for the power in on my gauges, and I probably got to change some more bulbs, but I'm getting closer. I'm not going to take it to the show, but so be it. I'd rather just go party, enjoy my time. I think it's going to rain anyway, so I'd be pretty pissed off if I drug my car all the way over there and it got rained out. You know what I mean? That I'm worried about on the trailer all weekend. You know what I mean? It's too much. So I didn't build the car. Got it from a friend of mine, and it's a beautiful car. I love it to death. It's really cool, but I have too many cars, and I'd rather have one less car and more money in my pocket so I can finish this one that's sitting here instead of neglecting it, driving some other car that I didn't even build. So I think it's time for it to go. I got a couple people in mind. One guy offered me some cash. I got another guy, California, that might come get it. And I got a friend of mine that offered me some money and another car, which that other car will be a flip car for me. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my watch. The other car would be a flip car for me, and it's a 49. It's a 49 Chevy. What do you call it? Coupe. Business coupe. There's no back seat in it. Runs and drives, patinaed. All the parts are on it. Basically straight up barn find, really clean, smooth little running car. I might just maybe make that trade and work on that little car a little bit. Put it together. It's got skirts, visor, bumper guard. It's got everything. I don't know how far I'll go with it, but it's gonna be a flipper. I mean, I just might, I don't know, depending how I feel when I get the car or how far I am along with my other stuff, I may just restore that car. I may airbag it, paint it, chrome all the stuff on it, and put it all back together, upholster it, and send it off a done car. I don't know. But then again, I may make more money just flipping it. Honestly, I probably would. But I don't know. We'll see how I feel. For right now, guys, the next few videos are going to be Monte Carlo. On deck right now, I need to get this stuff worked out. So we're going to start with shaving the marker lights. We're going to start with shaving all of the bottom moldings off. Every hole down there needs to be welded. There's a bunch of them. Top of the door and rockers. Both doors need replacing, and both fenders need a replaced patch panel. I'm going to start on this side first, then I'm going to do the other side, then I'm going to tweak the doors, tweak the fenders, gap the hood, gap the trunk, get everything the way I like it, and then I'm going to strip it. Strip the whole car down, probably the bare metal, epoxy, high build, and we'll start the bodywork process from there. But this one's going to go a very light sky blue with a tint of gray in it. So we'll get to that color later on. But the whole car is one solid color, and I don't think he wants metallic in it, but we'll see. Other than that, that's about it. So I'll hit you guys up here when we start this video. Peace. Alright, fellas, so we got back from the car show. Early iron, Alamosa. The car show itself was pretty good. Brother Jerry from our car club with his Roadster took the president's choice of the show. So we had one go through the winning circle, which is nice. All the club guys went. We had 2 cars go, but of course lately all of our guys, like a lot of us, our cars are down. But this is our year, guys. 2026, we are gonna have more cars out. I'm gonna get at least 2 of mine out, and then Russell should have his truck done. I'm gonna help our buddy Lauren get his car back on the road. and we should have a good strong turnout. But we love Alamosa. It's a cool place. It's not too far from us, but you know what sucks? The restaurants. We had the ultimate worst experience. The first morning we went and ate. I'm not going to say what restaurant it was because everybody was really nice to us, but the restaurant had no air conditioning in it. We were literally pouring sweat eating breakfast. That was number one. Number two, at the end we went for the cruise. That San Luis Valley Brewery, straight up, you guys freaking suck. You know what? There was 10 of us there, and we walked in. We sat down waiting for a table. Parties of 8, parties of 6 came in, got tables right away. We sat there for 2 hours. They didn't even acknowledge us. They didn't give us a table. Finally, they gave us a table. It took us another hour to get our food. And when we got our food, it was the ultimate, most horrible pile of shit that they could have ever served to any of us. I mean, it was that bad. I'm not even exaggerating, dude. My pizza that I bought, we got a pizza. It was on like some pita bread that wasn't even cooked right. And it literally had sausage on it with cheese and olives. That's it. That is all. I could have got better food out of a Hungry Man box that I could have warmed up from goddamn gas station. It was awful. It was horrible. The beer tastes like shit. Like, it was the worst experience. 3 hours. We missed the entire cruise. You know, let's see. We walked out of there about 9. And we walked in there about 5:30 to get a table. It was awful. It was awful. By the time we got out of there, we were so pissed off. We walked right out to the car, got in and freaking split. Went back to the hotel and hung out there just for a little bit, and then we went back to the rooms. But it was just the worst off experience in my life. If we ever go back to that town again for that show, because the show is fun, we all decided we're going to probably stay at the same hotel. But we're also going to take our discos and we're going to grill and chill in the parking lot and have our own little party by our vehicles. And you know, we'll just back up on the back side of the hotel where there's a little area to chill, and we'll make our own little party. You know what I mean? Even then, or we'll stay at the park after everybody leaves and we'll just grill and hang out and eat our dinner. You know, maybe we'll even do that right before the show ends. That way we can all get our food in, and then we can all just go to the cruise and park and hang out, or we'll go find a place to park in a parking lot and grill and chill. There's other options, but those restaurants over there, screw that place and screw them freaking restaurants. I'm telling you, it was the most awful experience. My club guys were freaking livid and pissed off. Like, it took everything out of us not to lose our shit. But it's over with. The rest of everything was fine. Everything was good. But I got back probably about 2 hours ago, and I came right back in the shop because I am fired up and I want to get this shit done. I want to work on this Monte Carlo for this guy, and I want to get my 32 on the road. The 39, check this out, guys. So last week I ripped out the wiring harness. I got all the 12 volt conversion stuff in it. I put the new shifter cable in. It freaking works. Cherry. So we got a brand new shifter cable. We got a brand new wiring harness in there. We got pretty much everything is there. All I need to do is install the actual harness box. That's it. Just the freaking fuse panel. I need to install that and plug the wires into it. That's pretty much all I got left. I got the fuel pump is in it. All the light bulbs are done. I ordered the little fuses that I need, the reducers for my gauges, which honestly I don't even think I need those, because I could just get under there and change the bulbs out, because everything in there is mechanical. So I don't really see how I would need those to power anything other than the damn lights. I don't know. I'm gonna probably put them on there anyway just to be safe. But other than that, guys, it's ready to go. The 39's ready to go. So What I'm gonna do probably this week sometime, I'm gonna wire up that fuse panel, rewrap all my wires with that old school freaking wire loom, not the plastic one, the nice one. 39 should be on the road. Once it's on the road and I'm back and forth driving it again, I'm gonna cut those skirts, make them fit, paint them, maybe fix a few things on the paint. Then it should be ready because we're gonna take it to the downtown showdown, Old Town Showdown now, they changed it. If I can go, then I'm gonna take it. But other than that, the 39 is gonna get ready and done, and I'm gonna enjoy that car until I sell it. 32 is gonna be on deck, but right now I gotta tinker with this car. So here we are. This is where we're at right now. Day one, Monte Carlo. We brought it in. We went over everything. We put it on some stands. This is my day two. I've been out here for maybe 30 minutes. I took this fender off. One thing I don't like that these guys did, but I guess I understand why. This is junk. Plastic, bro. Freaking plastic. Look at this, already melted. That wasn't for me. I took it off here and it's all freaking wongo. So I figured this bracket here is not tight and it's not bolted to the bracket to hold it up. That side actually fits good, but this side is junk. They trimmed it, it came out. I don't like these. I've never used them. So they're kind of like just hanging in the wind here and they rub on everything. These ones look like they were cut too short, but this one actually fits okay, considering the fact that it's bolted in wrong. But yeah, I think it's supposed to go on the inside of that if I'm not mistaken. No, maybe I'm wrong. No, I think it does go just like that, to be honest with you. I don't know. Whatever way looks better when I get back to that point is the way I'm going to get it to freaking work. But for right now, this looks like shit, but it's not my deal. I'm just going to clean everything out, hose it all down, make sure there's not a lot of dirt in this car because it's been sitting for a while. But so here we go. So basically what I'm trying to get at, all this shit is going to get cleaned out real good because I don't want to be spraying and all this shit starts coming out of my paint. So all this stuff in here, I'm going to hose down the engine, hose down all the parts, make sure everything is just deep, not full of sand anymore. I unbolted this, but I got one more bolt to take off this valance, but I do need to bang the shit out of this thing because it's all freaking messed up right here. The hood is pretty bad, guys. The hood itself, the inner structure, someone cut it. And so the hood's all tweaked. So what I'm going to do is after I get everything where I want it, I'm going to pop that hood back on there, start making some relief cuts on the structure, and re-weld it and tweak it where I need it, and then weld it back together so it stays where I need it. And then I'll take it off and finish it off from there. But right now, the reason why I'm making this video is step one, guys. I removed those, the panel here, the hood, and the fender. And the reason why I removed the fender, for one, I want to make sure I can get this door lined up better, and then I'll probably make some marks or pin it. But I also want to go through all the holes because they're rusted out, and I want to tap them again and clean them all out so all the bolts go good. I'm going to put new bolts. I might put new bolts, or I might just clean all those bolts up. I don't think it really matters to the guy, so I'm going to probably just clean all the bolts up. But I took it off so I could fix the fender. I'd rather work on it on my table over there so I can TIG weld the piece in. And then when that thing's done, I'll probably take this door off and fix that door up there on the table too. That way I can just right away sand the jamb right off the bat. I might just sand that jamb and primer it right away. Put some epoxy in it and primer it right away. And do the inside of the door. And maybe even just bodywork the door right away too before I put it back on. So I can start lining things up. I probably might just bodywork that fender too. And maybe I can just do like the fender, the door, the fender, the door. And I can get all the metal fab done, epoxy it, high build prime it. And then we can slap it back on and line it all, start lining things up and getting things right. Alright guys, so here's our fender. I gotta restart what I was talking about because I think the camera was facing the wrong direction, dude. So here we go. Problem number one with this fender. We gotta weld that, and weld a piece in here because that's broken. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or not. I don't know, but it looks like shit. So I'll probably just weld a piece in there. Everything looks good with this other than this little piece here. This isn't bad. I'm gonna clean this up, and if it needs to be replaced, I'll replace it, but this does. So this little corner right here, I'll probably zap this little corner out here, replace this piece, and then on the inside, on this main brace, I might bend me a new piece and weld it right here on the top of this seam and replace just this little inner structure piece here. So I might just cut it right there and along this inner seam here, or even there, and just peel this back and put a new little section right in there, weld that in, and then weld the backside in. And then I'm gonna have to ask them if they, well, you know what, I doubt it. Oh look, we found some holes that have Bondo that have been covered, so those are gonna have to be welded up because I don't want those to crack down the road and then I get blamed for it. So we'll drill those out and weld those shut. Let me situate this. I'm gonna figure something else I can work on this crap over here, move some shit around, and I'm gonna get back with you guys here in a minute, and we're gonna start messing with that fender. Cool? Alright guys, so we've been out a little bit. This fender's, yeah. So here we go. So far I cut out this inner piece, made a little patch panel for it, kind of shaped it a little bit. It's a little shitty, but like I said, we ain't building the Riddler. It's gonna be perfectly cleaned up and diced and repainted inside when we're done with it. I missed this little hole on the outside and a cute few here. I'm gonna see if I can weld them up. If I can't, I'm gonna have to make a bigger patch panel on the outside. I was trying to keep it tight in here because I want to keep these original holes here, of course, for the screws, for the bolts. But then again too, all these are going to get welded up anyway on the outside, so you're not going to even need to access those at all anyways. But here I am, I'm still doing it this way, and this is the way I'm going to do it. Yeah, so basically that's where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and tack this in place and start fitting it in there, and I'll get with you guys here in a minute when I get a little further along. Alright guys, so we got the first part done. Here we go. So far we got that little patch in there. It's not perfect. I still need to clean it up just a little bit more, smooth it out, make it look a little better, and then we'll go ahead and start stripping the inside of this fender real good so we can primer it. But I also got to flip over and do the backside. So the backside is going to be a little bit of a mess. Yeah, we'll deal with it tomorrow. I gotta go shower, gotta get ready. So at least we got that part done for today, and tomorrow I will work on the other piece, and then we'll get this thing stripped down and cleaned up, ready to go, and then we'll do the door, then the other side. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, this is where we're at, so check it out. We're there. We got a little patch panel. I don't know where the hell I put it. I just had it. Man, I just spent all that time working on it and now I can't find it. Wonderful. Well, when I do find it, it's going to get welded right back in there. So let me throw you up on a time lapse and we're gonna knock this out. Alright my brothers, so we got it patched in. Like I said, ain't perfect, but it's gonna get a little skim coat. So there we are. We're gonna pass on to the front now, make a patch panel for the front. So there we go. So far so good. Pretty decent. I guess I gotta sand this down a little bit more right here and blend this in. There's a low spot here and here, but that's where I was having those issues. I should have just cut this out and put a patch panel, this whole piece, you know, but it is what it is. It's all bulgy and wavy from right here, and this little section is real high. So I'll hammer and dolly some of this out, and we'll go from there. I'm going to work on that in a minute, but I do need to start making patch panels for this front piece here. So I'm going to throw you guys on the charger for a minute while I hammer and dolly this out, and then we'll start making that patch panel for the front. Alright, same day, same crap. So we ended up finishing off that fender. So last you guys saw that I did that inner structure patch, which was bam. We got that knocked out there. And now we are here. Daddy already got this entire fender stripped down to the metal. We welded up all the holes. We got the patch panel installed here. Fixed the little rot spots there. And I went ahead and made a patch panel for this. And that's about it. Fender's done. So, this is ready for epoxy and high build. And then I'm going to put it aside right now because we're going to start working on the door. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to cut this video off because I'm done for the day. And on the next video, make sure you stand by and watch it because we're going to continue. The next video, we are going to take the door off, sand the jambs down, do the inner structure of the door, strip the door completely to bare metal, weld up all of the rocker panel and the door holes in the bottom for the moldings, and then we're going to move into the quarter panel. At that point, weld up a few holes, strip the quarter to bare metal, and also add another filler panel in the rear quarter marker light, just like we did to this fender. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Tune in for the next video because this Monte Carlo is going to get done quick. I'm not going to sit on this car like I did with the Mustang and with the other vehicles. Those ones had a lot of work involved, and so does this one. But the thing about this car is I need it out of here because wintertime is hitting and I need my cars done. I just needed to get this car in and out so I can get me enough chips to finish doing my shit. So yeah, but we are going to take a small little couple days worth of break here because I'm going to bust my ass on this car. But here and there I am going to take a few breaks because I do need to finish wiring the 39, which is going to be tomorrow. I'm going to wire that car and try to get it back on the road tomorrow. I have a friend of mine coming to help me. And then if we finish that early enough, then I may come back to the Monte Carlo, or I may just give my baby cakes some attention over here. So yeah, this car needs some attention, guys. You know how it is. So yeah, I got a lot of things going on, and with this one I need to kind of start figuring out what I'm going to do. I already know what I need to do, but there's a few things I need to figure out. But anyways, guys, so that's where we are. You know, make sure you like and subscribe, tune in, because I got a lot of cars to build, and I want you guys to follow along. You know, support my channel. I appreciate the guys out there that do and that follow me and that comment on my stuff, and you know, have faith in my projects. You know, I'm a one-man team. Not anymore, I guess, because I got Vince to help me out, so we're good. I don't know where you are, Cousin Bobo. You went MIA on me. I got plenty of work for you to do, bro. Hit me up. So, anyway, fellas, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.